What's going on, guys? I'm here alone at the moment, and I'm bringing back Toilet, the dwarf we made together for Dragonage, the Vielguard. Uh, Basement's going to be joining me in a little bit. I don't know about Connor. He may have fallen into the abyss again. We shall see. But yeah, we're back with Toilet here. And quick little shout out to Alpha in the chat there.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries
Stop talking.
ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
Put that back because I don't think we need it for anything yet. Yeah, there's nothing yet.
What a view.
That was the capital city,
God, they
Arlethan.
talk too much.
This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Some crystals. Ooh, platter. Activate. What else are we getting here? Just a carving of something. I don't know about you, but if I was ever in the forest and I just randomly came across a tree statue that looks like somebody trying to run away, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Rook, you ready to go?
In a minute, I gotta break stuff first. There's nothing there.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
Because that's what it was. That is exactly what you saw, Alpha. Ooh. What is this spooky place?
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
Ooh.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
No, you think they're Sherlock?
Stay sharp.
Goodness. Alright.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Establish a connect with the village. First I gotta make sure there's no secrets. No secrets. What about over here? Is there secrets over here? No, no secrets. That's boring.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They
That's
barricaded the
enough,
main
Laura.
entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Oh. That's sticky.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Can I destroy you too? No.
They need to stay in. All of them inside.
Can't destroy that. Okay.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Certainly what it seems like.
Everyone has to stay.
Everyone?
No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here and everything will be fine.
Well, if that ain't weird, I don't know what is.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
Why is that glowing?
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
See what we can find. Fan out.
Can I not attack that? That's dumb.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan.
Hi,
I can't
basement.
believe this happened.
I'm gonna come.
The games in the sounds in this game. Oh dear God. It's
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that stream volume down. I don't know what that is.
Good God, it sounds like bubble guts. I'm not
Tattered
doing
note.
that.
Oh, what's up, Connor? Is what I would say if he was here.
Yeah,
That son of a bitch!
I did see that there was a new message in the chat. I just didn't get to look.
That was me asking where Connor is.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
Light must have lifted it up there.
Oh goddamn! There's one big sled. So how you basement?
I was like, what the fuck? Is that a truck? What fucking world are we in?
This blight.
I am just done with it all.
Ever seen any
Ugh, just finished work not that long ago, and I just want to kill everybody I see!
This is alive.
Not
Just
anymore.
don't want
It's
to
not.
die.
Let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
I can't believe they take your character seriously.
I honestly cannot either.
It's fucking Hulk Hogan, Joker, midget,
It is.
and none of it is good.
No. I feel
None
like
of it
there's
at all.
another one I'm supposed to hit here, but whatever.
What's up, Alpha? How are things? Stuff things. God, I feel like I'm about to shit my pants.
Okay. Just for yelling?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Okay, 2 more survivors.
Connor!
Damn you.
Bring them to the man.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find
That
our
son
friends.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Ooh.
I don't even think I have a way to message him anymore. I don't think I saved anybody's photo.
That's
Well, thanks.
Didn't have my phone when everybody put their numbers in. And everybody fucking chatted and gave up.
Look, more people.
I don't even know what's happening in this fucking game. You played it for like 2 hours. It's the fucking Blight. This is kind of what they had in the other games, but I don't know.
This is mutated Blight, though.
Oh, okay.
This Blight is living.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Excuse me. Look at that.
That was not a close-up I needed at that moment.
It's fucking hentai porn.
That's one of your
Oh no, they're sucking him dry. Her, it, whatever. Look at that. All up in them tentacles. Is this her people?
It's people we're trying to befriend.
Jahel, he's alive.
His face is fucking oozing black mucus, man.
He's not Jahel
That man is
anymore.
dead. That man is dead. Okay, well, what's that?
The gods have returned.
That is the Blight.
Just shoot him in the head
Yeah, end it. End it right now.
at this point in time. Look at this. He's got a fucking
Did this?
sperm around his neck.
A blood ritual to release the blight. The village.
They are literally watching this guy getting choked out sexually.
Uh-huh.
Balara.
You can see what's happening. Just kill him. Okay, or just leave him.
Yeah.
Why not? Oh, look, little worms. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
You don't want that thing coming at you in the dark. Help me, anyone! You turn the corner. Oh, not you. Not you.
Anybody.
We don't want that.
Anybody, really.
Anybody but you. Oh, look at all. It's like, help me, anyone! Well, first I gotta go pick up some potions, gotta read some tattered letters. And I don't got time to help everybody.
Exactly.
You got a painted pot, whatever that is.
I don't know. It
So what are you gonna do
sells
with
for
that?
decent money, though.
What are you gonna do with that? Oh, here. Oh God, look at him run. You're dead, man. It's over. You're covered in tentacles. There's no chance.
Goodness.
Dragon for some reason.
A dragon
You
here.
you think the dragon would be infected with the blight, right?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't look like it.
Hey,
Oh God. Hey. The gas dragon on the block.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Alright, I don't know who is speaking.
I don't either.
Someone summoned the dragon, I guess, for some reason.
Them cheekbones, man. They're killing me.
I feel like if I was in the tentacles, I'd be like, just
I know you
leave me, please God. Don't touch me, you fucking freak.
The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead.
Dead,
Every
all
single
of
one of
them.
them, yes.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you?
You're damn right I did.
they were in my
It's
head,
so bad.
infecting my thoughts. They made me
Yeah,
do
the voice acting on that Asian one is bad.
Help me.
You killed those people. Murderer.
Freed your own town.
That's not what I selected. Why do they change the text?
They always do.
You have to believe me.
Some games they don't, but like you don't need to change the text. We're picking the option so the person says what you're fucking showing us.
Exactly.
God, look how furry that
And
thing is.
somehow it always reverts back to what was supposed to be the correct choice.
I don't know,
Even
it's
though
like, here's the
supposed to be a
options.
pick your own journey.
God, all this for greed. I watch it, it'll be like some stupid horse shit that you say.
All this for gold? The village.
Oh no, that was kind of
That's
an
close,
alright.
at least.
Everywhere.
That's on the
Domestic
pinpoint
Crossing
topic.
is dead because of your greed.
I hate how you look like you're about to ask to speak to the manager.
You don't understand what it was like to hear those.
I love it.
Like,
Kill him.
hands on the hips with the fucking wide birthing. Like you look like you have a litter of 10 weird
Yeah.
fucking Joker babies.
But I'll die. The blight.
My name is Mayor Julius. It is.
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to
How are you gonna let him go? He's covered in tentacles.
Their influence might linger.
Just kill him, man. And then kill yourselves.
I won't attempt it again, I swear.
Rook,
Kill him. No, that's not even an option. I don't know.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
He looks like he's fully capable.
Or given the
Wolves will get him. What about the fucking tentacle? Is nobody looking at what is happening to this man? He's covered in massive tentacles. Justice must be served.
We'll go the full dick route.
He killed an entire village. There must be justice for that.
right, and we choose what form that justice takes.
Shut up.
See, it's
and
pushing
don't
you back
challenge
to the
me.
fucking save
You
him.
don't understand the power they have.
Fucking, that woman's perpetually graduating from high school.
Yes.
Your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
You are covered in fucking tentacles, man.
Dead man.
No.
You have yet to save anyone that had tentacles on them. So I don't know why there was even an argument about saving this person.
Opened,
Yeah.
and the gods were free.
Oh,
This
look at those
reminds me
shoulder
of fucking
pads.
Samurai Jack.
They'd woken up to
Oh
find
yeah,
the
yeah,
empire
I can see that.
and their
The
subjects,
animation of this
even
part
their
alone
fellow
is just like,
gods.
oh dear lord.
Mm.
But they still
The ever-expanding circles.
I did not need to see that.
village was just the
It's
start.
just the start.
Oh goodness me.
It's a skull.
They made
It
plans
is.
to tap more
With a
of the
crown.
light. All
Mhm.
of it
Or is it an upside-down Taj Mahal?
as a path to power. It had its costs.
Who knows?
Oh, it's
This
dusty.
game has gone in so many different directions,
And
and we're only 2 hours in.
Would pay for it.
I don't even remember the first 2 hours, to be honest. Like, I remember the very beginning, and then after that, God knows what happened. Just God knows. Report your find. Hey, look, you can
yay.
fast travel back to the PlayStation Store for a refund. No,
But
it's
this
a
was,
free
thank
game.
God, for free.
I know. Give me my money back.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these little bait. What the fuck was that? Kids frozen?
There's tree statues. There's dozens of them all over. Booty cheeks.
Look. Oh yeah, those some nice booty cheeks.
Nice a palm.
Like good old fucking firm booty cheeks.
Give me them bones of steel.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that thing?
That was
I
a
don't know what this is about.
naked mole rat / rabbit creature.
It just fucking absorbed into the earth.
It dug into the ground, yes.
It did not dig anything.
It
It just
dug,
sucked
trust
into the
me.
earth. Welcome to Earth.
Well, that's what's even funnier because they are called nugs.
That's close to
It's
racism.
yeah.
They're getting close there.
And
to
that's
the
why I'm
racism.
glad that they kept it towards
Did you
more
find
of
our
the
scouts?
black character
Yeah.
of this game
I'm sorry.
saying it.
Algernon and Gillining.
And no other character says it.
Pretty much.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
That's fucked. A guy was in
Oh
tentacles.
god, yeah.
everywhere.
There's nothing left.
The entire village was
Man, what
awakened.
happened to this chick's
The few
face?
survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
She got injured
Algernon and Gillining used
because she
them.
went with us to
Yeah.
knock over the statues.
She looks like she went 2 rounds with Chris Brown.
She looked worse.
Oh my god, bird. Oh my god, it's a person.
I dare say it was a show
I
of
thought she had
force.
4 tits
Ah, it's
there for a
Morgan.
second.
Oh my god, I thought so too. Holy shit. That would have been an awesome design.
You will not
Yes.
rest until you are on your knees.
What did they do to Morgan?
Cowering,
on,
helpless
game.
in the face of such power.
What'd you do to my girl?
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis
Shut up,
simply
bitch.
Morrigan to you, Scout
We
Heart.
made her more
What a
realistic.
pleasure to see you again.
We gave her 0 breasts, and she kind of looks like a man
Acquaintance. I thought she
with
could
the
help.
fucking
Morrigan
Beetleborg
held the
hat
position
on.
When Varric and I were part of it, she knew more about ancient magic than anyone except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Well, I have no idea. She did not speak a word of fucking English there. Stopping Elganeb again?
Those are the elven gods that were set free when we stopped the ritual at the beginning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sounds like she was ordering a sandwich in
Whatever
fucking
comes, we're ready for a
German.
Words
Do Elganen get again?
rarely proven.
Yeah? What do you know about all this that we don't?
I can't.
Dangerous
I
as
can't.
Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
That's not
Thetis.
happening. All this for power, we caused this, or so you know the Dreadwolf.
Well, that's just the history. Yeah, we were on the same team in the last Dragon Age game. Didn't you play it? No. Oh, this for power.
Yeah.
Not if we stop
I
it
don't know.
first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose.
Yeah, okay, first of all,
Sounds like
youth?
you've been smoking for 500
And see
years.
them for the ancient
And look at
powerful
it.
mages they are.
Mm-hmm.
Standing
Is anywhere
next to them
between
shall
2
be
and
serious
200.
magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
Just pulls out a
He had a
fucking
dagger.
vibrator.
Got lost in chaos.
Then you would do well
It's
to
shaped like
find
a
it.
sword.
'Tis better in
He had the
your
pump and dump
hands than
3000.
God's.
Is there anything else Solus might have had?
It was
that
as
would
long
help us?
as he was.
Well, he calls it the light.
Those elven assholes, you know.
Yep.
Yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Eluvian, the Viravas,
I don't
could
care.
travel to any
Can
other
we move on?
Eluvian of his choosing.
That's not
You know
how it
what?
works
I
right
don't
now.
mind a game with
It only takes one
dialogue, or even long dialogue.
I can take a look at it. Maybe.
Alright, why did you have to speak when I said that?
As soon as you started talking,
I
yeah.
would appreciate.
It's just, I can't handle this graduation fucking bitch. And the Asian bad actress. I know what they're trying to go with, like an aloof fucking character, but
And they're killing people and blinding the world.
Uh-huh.
How do we stand up against that?
it's so fucking whiny. The gods, and they're killing people. How do we stand up against that?
We don't
Oh,
have all the
do it.
answers.
I'm 3-foot Hulk Hogan midget
Yeah.
Joker.
Convene at the lighthouse, and Nev, Harding,
And
I are
by
going to
God,
find
I'm
the
ready.
ritual site.
Mhm.
Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this
Or,
battle,
she looks at you, or stillborn.
Right. Let's move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You completed the quest Shadows Crossing.
I did. I don't know what other quests I have.
Suicide.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That's probably what it's gonna end up being.
It's this game is so weird to me because there's times I look at it and I'm like, fucking, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
And then there's times I look at it and like, there's some weirdness going on there.
Yes.
I think it's the decision to go with, like, I guess I would,
It's gotta be
like, Pixar character models.
Yes.
Everything's too smooth and they look too much like, it looks, you know, Clash of Clans, the mobile game that they'd always
Yeah.
have the advertisements
Uh-huh.
for. That's
It looks
the vibe I get, and I'm
exactly
like,
like
it
it,
just
yeah.
takes me. You're trying to tell a serious story about like fucking
You don't know
the
that.
Blake taking over, people getting killed, gods renewing, and I look at mobile characters.
Working with more rules
Yeah.
and facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
Maybe you should have. Be better. You got to do the Captain America. You need to be better.
Maybe you should have taken the shot, but we can't change it now.
No.
See, they just added that. You can't. So the one thing I know with this game is no matter what choice you choose, you can't be mean.
Tried to stop
Yes!
the girl from being swallowed by chaos.
Every mean option is gonna come with the caveat of be like, but we can't change it now.
Yeah, it's just be organic about it one time.
You can't be the bad guy. You always have to be. I'm gonna say something a bit off color, but then I'm gonna say I'm sorry. It's like Canada, the video game.
I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well,
That hat.
I
Like what?
don't know how
put
it's
the
on her
pieces of
head.
the puzzle together.
I know.
We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
What if it's part of her
that's one
fucking skeletal
strong-ass
system?
Fucking pin.
Brought us together because of our
It's part of her skeletal system.
It's gotta be at this point.
Imagine
We have
that.
to be that team.
Like, what is it for?
Strengths.
And
You always have to be looking like only if you look a certain way with the sun.
Yeah.
Let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Oh gosh. Okay. I do like that I don't get stuck inside the other characters when I have to move through them.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that like there was talent behind making this,
There's magic.
Yes.
but then the people that needed to pull it off, the creative
The dagger
and
was-
the
Got
like pretty much,
drunk.
I'm gonna say creative and the writing team were like,
Mhm.
eh.
They just got
This is where we need to
drunk
check the
and
boxes.
did a bunch of acid and said, "Yeah, we're doing this."
Man, I don't think any of the writing team has ever done acid or got drunk in their life.
Mhm.
They're probably the fucking most uptight,
One way to find
weird, super millennial writers.
I popped
But they
the-
effectively killed this franchise, so we'll never see a Dragon Age again
Yeah.
for at least,
'cause-
10, 20 years.
There it goes.
So thank you for that game. Because this is like one of my favorite series.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, I don't mind the gameplay of this.
No, it's not for me because I don't love, like, pick a lane. I don't like
Yes.
action RPG. I prefer, like, this is, like, the furthest I could go was the FF7 remake, and even then, I did the classic mode. I don't like action RPG as much as I like turn-based strategy RPG. I like. If you're gonna be an action game, be an action game. You can't be in between.
No.
There's so much RPG elements in this, and this is where I don't like when people say, "Oh, Elden Ring, it's an RPG." It's not. It has RPG elements. It's an action game.
Yeah.
Realistically,
You
it's an
fit
action
through that?
RPG,
Oh shit.
which is a category. But action RPG is my least favorite version of the game types. It's still like, I mean, I could play it and I probably wouldn't hate it, but I don't find, because I find action RPG gameplay tends to get repetitive in a long game,
Yeah.
I start to lose a love for the battle system after playing for like 20 hours
Uh-huh.
or 15 hours, and I rarely finish those games because of it. I'd even say like The Witcher 3 was an action RPG because the battle system was pretty bad in that game. That's the one thing when they release a new one they really have to fix.
Yes, I agree. And plus, sometimes it's good for a franchise to have something like this happen, because if you don't, then you end up with franchises like fucking Fortnite.
Do they?
Super popular.
Yeah, but
still all
the
same
problem is
problems.
the problem is I look at this franchise, like the Dragon Age franchise, and this is, in my opinion, this is Fortniting
Yeah.
this like they made everything simpler,
Yes.
right? And it's more accessible, but you're disappointing your fan base that exists.
Mhm.
And it's hard for people that go, because the last game, it was more like you could play it kind of like a Diablo,
Yeah.
but the game also had the option to pause like you had to pause battle to choose certain things to use at certain times,
Right.
but it also gave people the freedom to play it however you wanted, which is what Final Fantasy VII Remake did.
Yes.
This doesn't have that option. You can't play it any other way than the way it is, and they've dumbed it down so that you travel with 2 people. They're useless. They don't do anything. They'll attack and they'll do like a minuscule amount of damage, and you have no control over them, which kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, you can ask them to do one or two things, but
I don't mind if the people that are the NPCs traveling with you, I don't mind if they're a bit dumbed down.
See, I prefer like it being a bit more like with even Final Fantasy Remake, and this is where I'm gonna draw the lines between these. At least I could switch off and play Tifa or Barret or Aerith or whoever, and I can like incorporate their strategy into the gameplay. But when you don't get the chance to, it's like, and I can easily see where they said like the Devil May Cry people took this over.
Yeah.
And that's why it is what it is. It's like they tried to Devil May Cry Dragonage.
Yes.
Which is very obvious to me in this. I mean, it's not terrible, don't get me wrong. And a lot of people like yourself will enjoy the battle system, but it is much more Diablo than it is more strategy RPG.
Right.
Where Diablo for me is fun. It's the type of game, you know, turn off your mind a little bit and kind of button mash. Unless you're playing on the hardest difficulties, which that does give you some challenge, but
yeah.
Alpha says, I've heard one person try to push Elden Ring as being like one of the best games ever, and honestly when I look at it, is Dark Souls clone. It is a Dark Souls clone.
Yes.
But it's a good Dark Souls clone. Elden Ring is a good game. I've played it. My problem with the game, and this is my problem with all Dark Souls games, they are, for me, man, they induce some anxiety.
Oh yeah.
I can't get past the anxiety of them. For some reason, I'm like, I like, as I've gotten older, I like to just play a game that's a bit more chilled out. And I've had enough time, like, we're playing games on here, right? And I played, like, the Resident Evil games. And those can be fucking anxiety-inducing. It's like, do you really want to get off work, you know, work for 8 hours, and then play a game where you have to, like, be on the edge of your seat anxiety-wise?
Right.
Like, not really. Elden Ring is, like, I mean, I played Demon Souls, and I got, like, 70% through that game. I beat Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring, for me, it's a young man's game.
It is.
I just don't have the time. Nor, like, the willingness to sit down. Like, if I could sit down and play it for 5 hours, it's a hard game to stream.
It is, because it's just...
Because if you're going to stream it once a week, you lose your edge.
Oh, so much.
Before you get back into it. You need to play that game, like, every day. For a couple hours a day, and then you'll finally start to make progress. But it is a good game, Alpha. I'm not going to say it's not. It deserves the accolades it got. And I think it's the furthest they've pushed the Dark Souls formula.
Uh-huh.
But again, you're not wrong in saying that it just looks like Dark Souls, because that's what it is. That's what they all are. It's Souls-like is what it's called now.
Yeah.
You've got Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. You've got Black Myth Wukong. All of these games are Dark Souls clones.
They are, 100%.
With like small changes. Bloodborne, the new one that's coming out for Nintendo Switch.
Sure.
Whatever it's called.
I don't remember what it's called either.
It's called like Dusk Blood or something. Some fucking shit.
Stupid.
My biggest gripe with Dark Souls games, there's no story. And people are like, well, it's peppered in, and if you pay attention, if you go online and look it up, I'm like, if the game can't tell me a proper story without me going fucking looking up someone else's gameplay online, what's the point?
And that
Like, it's a bunch of, like, weird, like, every time I run into an NPC, it's gonna be like, oh, well, if you talk to her 7 times, she'll give you something. I'm like, what? I don't even want to talk to her once, because you talk to her, she's like, oh, blessed be you unwoken. I cry at night. I'm like, okay. I don't even know where I am storyline-wise in any of these games. The story is my biggest gripe for Dark Souls games. There is none. And if they did have one, a cohesive story, and they could easily, I'd be so much more invested. and give me a reason to keep playing, to see the story. Because the only reason to keep playing is to face the next boss I can't beat.
Yeah.
Like,
And then on top of that, it doesn't even have to be a regular boss. It could just be one of the fucking cheapo bosses that are out in the main world.
well, the problem with the Dark Souls games too is like every boss you fight, the game they heavily rely on like the unknown hitbox.
Yes.
Because you've got these big monstrous creatures swinging around, and they're 9 times out of 10, yeah, they'll hit you. But that 10th time, you'll be like, how the fuck did they hit me? And it's like, one hit, one mess up, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to play it, like, I grew up on the harder, like, Mario platform games, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
If I wanted a challenge, I'd much rather play them than Dark Souls.
Get out of their swing range.
Because, like, that's a game I don't expect a storyline from.
Right. Yeah. Stop following me. Yeah. Good God.
I have a feeling, like, you picked a rogue, right?
Uh-huh.
A rogue, I have a feeling a rogue's probably hard to play in this game because your allies are useless. You can't have like a tank ally taking the damage while you're doing damage from afar.
Yes, and it's
Because you're gonna be
fucking me
weak
up.
as fucking all shit on the defense side of things.
Oh God, heal me. Fuck!
Nope. Die. You don't even have shoes on. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have foot plates on.
That's just bad.
It's so dumb. Whew. Let's see if I can make it through this.
You're gonna have to. Or else
Yeah.
this is it.
Look out! More dark spawn ahead.
Really?
So the other thing too, and I'm pretty sure I know we talked a lot about Nintendo Direct the other night, but like Nintendo is the first company now to introduce the highest cost for video games, $90
Yeah.
for a physical copy, $80 for a digital copy, but $90 for a physical copy here in Canada. That's like $115 for a physical copy of a game.
Exactly.
Like, and Nintendo. But I did hear that it might be like they preemptively did it because of the tariffs being put on.
Yeah.
I don't know. In the end, no. The industry is going the way of the movie theater.
It is. And
Too
frankly-
expensive and not enough good quality. Like, even myself, I would have bought like 5 or 6 games a year back when games were $70 here in Canada. Now that they're $90, and I know it's just $20 difference, whatever. But also the quality has gone down, and I
Exactly.
can't even trust what gets released. I probably buy 2 games a year, and everything else is through PS Plus.
Yeah. I didn't even get a warning that my health was low. Holy shit.
Mhm. Defeat. We should have had plates on defeat.
Actually,
Yeah, I
wore
don't know.
shoes. But no, you gotta be a fucking hobbit.
Should have wore shoes, motherfucker.
Ooh.
I don't know. Me personally, I can see the video game industry going through a real big pushback and call for people investing money in it in the next 5 to 10 years. The next consoles are going to be a hard sell.
Uh-huh.
Because they're going to be so expensive, first of all. Unless the economy changes greatly so that everybody has fucking throwaway money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I cannot picture myself buying a PS6 anywhere close to when it first releases after the travesty of the PS5 release.
Exactly.
Fucking thing was useless for 3 years. You might as well have waited.
It's so dumb. I mean,
Alpha's just said exactly what I said.
yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I feel like. I think you're gonna see the golden era of gaming will probably come to a close with the PS5 era of games. Everything's just become too expensive, and nobody can afford it. Man, it's a hobby.
I didn't want to hit that.
It's a fucking hobby, man. It's not like
A
I can't be
life.
working a full-time job to support a hobby.
Yeah.
A hobby should be something you can take part in every now and then without fucking breaking the bank. In order to play video games, and I know when the PS6 comes out, that shit's gonna be like $1,000 to buy.
Uh-huh.
I can see it already. And then each game will be $150. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm not playing nothing ever again.
That's where it's going, yeah.
No,
God.
the only place it can go and maintain people giving money to it is it's gonna turn into buy the console, buy the subscription.
Yeah.
Everything is streamed. All the games are. You get access depending on your level of subscription to certain games. And they'll be like, as long as you're paying a $30 PlayStation subscription, you can get the top tier games for an additional $15, $20. They're gonna
Oh, you
play
fucking
around with the
whore.
marketing and just rob people.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, Alpha, there's gonna be a point in time when, like, I honestly think, and the Stadia did this, there's gonna be a point in time when home consoles don't even fucking exist.
Yeah, it's
And everything's just gonna be streamed. Do you have a subscription? Because then you
Yeah.
can play on anything with a screen.
Or wherever you can project a holograph.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be so bad.
Well, the problem is, the internet can't keep up.
Right.
Right? I mean, unless like, we get this huge technological boom for how like data is transferred,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Because everything's going like the mobile network is pretty quick, and I don't know how like if you stress the mobile network with a bunch of gaming, how it would work.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably fuck up because I don't know. Fuck it is what I say.
Yeah.
I like gaming, but I don't love it enough
Uh-huh.
to invest enough money to buy a car.
Yeah, no. God, bubble gut sound is back. Why did that?
Platforms that.
Break through the blight. Okay. Ah, there.
Was the only other way you can go. Oh, there you go.
They hid it from me.
They didn't really hide it from me. They hid it from it was right in front of me the whole time. That one's right underneath. Yeah, there you go.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
There we
Fuck
go.
you, Nev.
I can't stand her.
What the hell is the point of this thing?
I don't know.
Oh my god, man. This game is made for idiots. I'm sorry. That is what you do? You move it 3 feet so you can open it? What is the point? Okay, I would love to sit down with whoever made this game and be like, what's the point of moving a triangle 5 feet so that you can open a gate instead of just walking up to the gate and press X to open?
Exactly.
Like, what is the actual fucking point?
There is none. It's just
That
extra
is
programming that they put in.
That is such bad game development.
I
Like, Jesus
know.
Christ. The puzzle system in this game is like, well, if you got an IQ of 7, you'll figure
You'll
it out.
make it. Oh god. Heal, bitch.
The one thing I saw with the review of this is like, and this is how I would be, I eventually get bored of the like combat, and
It's
because
very
like the
repetitive, yes.
the only way that they like make the combat challenging is making these guys like bullet sponges.
Yeah.
I'd honestly like if I cared about the story, I just lowered the difficulty so I could kill them quicker and
Yeah.
just finish the game.
Heal me.
The thinging blade. Yeah, this guy. Fucking rock concert up there.
Oh god. Come down here, you pussy. Where's the other one?
Where art thou?
Ow! I
Oh, God.
ran right into
Sniped
that.
in the fucking face.
You son of a fucking whore!
You got 1% health.
I know! And I survived somehow. Harding, can you heal yet? Motherfucker, hurry up.
So what the fuck is 1% health?
I don't know.
I know HP, 100 of 100, right? But like,
Right.
I've never seen a game call it a percentile.
I know.
Even though that's pretty much what it is. It's just weird to see it.
Magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time.
Oh no. you
How are we
can
gonna
count?
do it?
You
We might
can
need to get a
count?
fucking mathematician to figure this out. They even show you where everything is. Like,
yeah. I appreciate it sometimes though.
like, okay,
even
so
with
there's two types.
showing
The thing
where
is,
things
it's
are.
it's if I'm playing the game fucked up, then show me everything. Please God.
No, but even sober, there were parts of this game where trying to figure something out, and it was showing me where it was. I was just too focused on something else for it
So
to
even-
click.
Even when playing like Astrobot, right? I'll ask you guys, oh, where is this fucking thing? After I'll try
Yes.
to find it, right? But like in the favor of streaming something, I don't want to run around a fucking same level for 12 hours just
Right.
to find something that I probably would never get because it's extinguish the 4 fucking fires. Something you've never done in this game to this point, or didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that because that kind of reminds me of how gaming was when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
It's like, you gotta try everything, exhaust your brain. I just don't have the time now. I'm not gonna play the game too much by my own. So if we're gonna stream it, I'm like, I don't want to spend the whole time fucking trying to figure out something.
Yeah. What was over here?
Jump off and find out.
Whee!
That's crazy to me. Like I know that the next console you're not gonna be able to buy a game under $100
No.
unless it's on sale or something. And
Oh,
it just
shit,
seems like
Nev, thank you so much for that.
it just seems like a lot of games. Like I don't understand. When did it cost fucking $1 bajillion to make a video game? I don't know. There should only be like 3 games a year that are made that cost $500 million.
Agreed.
Because there's so many indie games that make a ton of money that cost like, oh, we made it for a couple mil.
Yeah.
And it made a lot of money. It's like that's where you get you get substance, right? You get creativity. You get people
Yeah.
trying to make the most of something that's little. Where I think a lot of these games that cost $1 bajillion, like, especially like fucking Mario 5000.
Yeah.
All the assets are there
Yeah.
for the most part. What are you really paying for? The salaries must be fucking out of this goddamn world.
Yeah, but yet there are so many animators complaining, oh, we don't get paid that much. Get in the video game industry.
Well, I'm pretty sure the animators probably don't. But like the people, anytime I see like something costing you $1 bajillion, I always think they have way too much middle management.
Uh-huh.
Middle management is where money goes to disappear. It's one of the most useless jobs and one of the highest paying for workload.
Yes.
Right? You almost died there because
I
your little
know.
midget legs couldn't carry you. He didn't. He just kicked it open with his big ass fucking frog-like feet.
That's how he opens every single chest.
Character.
It's and it's as I've been saying, it's not that I don't mind the gameplay or hate the gameplay itself. There's some of it that is aggravating because you do get stuck in an animation, which that should not be a thing anymore, but here we are.
You know, it just, for me, it just screams of the thing I hate the most, which is like lazy game design.
Yes.
I had this, and I think this game is great, don't get me wrong. The God of War series 2018 and Ragnarok, they're great games. But I had this problem with those games. It's an action RPG, and it's fucking repeat.
Yeah.
You walk to a new area, and then you have to face the same fucking enemies all the time, constantly. And unless the storyline is drip-fed in a correct manner where I can deal with that, I don't want to play those games. Like, I think the storyline facing for the God of War games is not good.
Yeah.
They spend there's too many chapters that are heavy storyline, and then too many chapters that have no storyline, and it's not like gameplay, storyline, it's gameplay, storyline. It's just not paced well.
No, it's not. And that you're gonna feel the same thing with this. Because there are many times where, like this, you beat the boss of a certain section.
Well, I've only seen like 3 enemies in this game already. It's
Right.
the same enemy all the time.
Right.
Either you get those big rock mongoloids, or you get small rock mongoloids. What the fuck? Is she coming? No, she's going. And she's gone. She's got to be dead, hopefully. Alright, why not?
Oh my god.
So she's a rock.
Could she be a titan?
Is she being possessed?
Harding!
What?
She touched the dagger.
The Song of the Stone.
They call me Harding because I can get hard like a stone. Oh my god.
They have looked
Oh my
so
god, it looked like late night prostitutes in fucking
has.
Berlin. Well, okay, she just turns, she petrifies people.
She can use rock powers now, apparently.
Hey, look at this guy. Didn't you fight 12 of them already?
Yeah. Oh god, go away.
It's like the exact... It's
Damn it.
God of War, man. It's like, how many fucking trolls do you have to face? Oh, this is different. His color is blue, not red. That means you have to use your axe, not your fucking blades.
Good god, back up.
This doesn't even have that. It's just, that's the same.
Yeah. It's just, I'm here, honey. Time to fight again.
What in the fuck?
I was getting a health.
I don't know, but the camera of the character, I was like, where are you? Oh, you cut his dick off if you ever had one.
Fucking went straight there, man.
On the
Holy
left.
shit.
And it's another one.
Oh no, this one throws javelins. He's more dangerous.
Again, this is why I will
On
give
the
like
right,
some
so I'm
appreciation
not
to
fighting the one on
the
my right.
appreciation, not even to the remakes for Final Fantasy VII, the original. The amount of different types of monsters they had when they
Yeah.
didn't have to. It's like you need to refresh people. It doesn't always have to be the same guy.
What the hell? Is there something I have to destroy for them to stop coming?
I will say, The Last of Us, you did fight a lot of the same type of enemies, but the story was
fucking phenomenal.
fed to me,
and fit
but it was
for
also
that.
fed to me in a way where I never felt like, oh my god, what a long gameplay session before I got more storyline.
Yeah.
Huh?
Shut up,
Yeah.
Cortana.
Looks like the microphone can't be.
Alien Knight's coming for you.
Try again later.
Like, I say what you will about that game, and I know it's not for everybody, the Last of
No.
Us games, but especially the second one, I think a lot of, like, the storyline versus gameplay was very well paced. You might not like where the storyline went as a person, whatever, it's up to you.
Right.
But it was much better paced than the first one. The first one had gameplay sections which, in my opinion, were a bit too long.
Fuck. Yeah.
But it's also like all of your moments that were walking, and guess what? God of War did well too, especially Ragnarok. All of your moments walking to the next combat session, if they're not going to have a story beat, you would have dialogue that built the story up. Ooh, oh man, he axed the fuck out of you. Half man, half man.
Yes.
Quarter man. Retrieve the Delirium Dagger.
I don't know how to control it.
I don't need this again.
Combine primers and detonators. Are you doing that? I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Oh, I almost went off the edge. Whoa.
Can you? Can you go off the edge?
I don't
what
know,
want
but
to
I
happen.
am too scared to try.
Oh, you're getting fucked up 1%. You might as well kill yourself.
Mauled in the corner there. I mean, ow, fuck you. I didn't want to, but I had to use it right away. I was so low on health. Motherfucker, run!
He's on the teeth.
No!
Oh my god, he's so fast.
He jumps too far. He's so OP.
Where is he? Oh, no.
There we go. Alright, I got 2 now. That's better. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, that was a headshot. How do I run
I'm looking
out of
forward
arrows
to a
so damn
RPG
quick?
game coming up called Claire Obscura. That's probably the next game I may buy. I won't stream it because it's probably not a game for streaming.
Right.
But you never know, it might be. But I'll probably
Could
play it
end up
myself.
being
It looks
one
pretty
of
good.
those.
It's like full. The storyline seemed intriguing to me, and I can't remember it right now.
Right.
But
God
it had
damn.
something to do with like nobody lives past 30,
Right.
and or something. I don't know. It had a good, an interesting story.
Yeah.
That's coming out somewhat soon, so I'm looking forward to that. I am of two minds. I wonder. I don't know how GTA 6 is going to be received. I think it's going to fall short in a lot of people's eyes because at this point in time, it's like a fucking mythological beast.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken them,
I mean-
what, almost 20 years to come out with it at this point?
But even like, okay, so for me, like, I haven't played a GTA game that I think was a fucking 10 out of 10. So like, it'll probably be. I wonder how innovative it's gonna be, because that's really gonna be the selling point.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the GTA storylines. Most of them haven't been that great, and there's a lot of busy work with like Howard Stern humor. So.
Yeah.
And I also wonder, oh, okay, well, you're fucked, because this thing is, like, super powerful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, oh, and he's eating that ass up. Go get that pot!
Harding.
Look how slow this motherfucker is.
Yes. And the other one that I played, that I made and played for this, was also super slow, and she was fucking tall. Oh god, get out, get out. There we go.
You know, the cone of the undesirable.
And then the camera goes and does that on you. Like, what the?
And you just get fucking beat the fuck up. Heal yourself. Alright.
I got a few seconds for Harding to. Yeah. Okay, we can ready this motherfucker right here. There. He's part of the problem.
Harding, save me.
God damn it, where'd he come out of? There he is. Ah.
Oh my god!
Fucking hell.
It's the lithium ghoul.
It is.
You got rid of shield all at once.
Yeah,
No.
fucking-
You're out of it and you're dead.
I did. I falled down.
God damn Lithium King.
Mm. Owie. The video game industry is going to slowly end up killing itself.
It'll be a slow decline because they'll have to change course.
Eventually.
Like, you eventually hit this breaking point, and this is like, yes, the theater world got hit with COVID, but it never recovered when people, when people realize, maybe I don't need to go to theaters, and they find alternates and they're okay with watching movies at home or waiting for movies that aren't very good. Like, it's a combination of things. I would never say the theater industry died just because COVID. Okay?
No.
The
There's
movies
so
being
many
released were
different
fucking
factors
god-awful
going into it.
clones to everything.
Yeah. COVID started it, but then the subpar quality of shit put out added to it. The inflation of the cost of it for little return, people were just had enough.
I still think Marvel was probably the biggest negative to the theater industry. It was one of the biggest boons and also the biggest negative.
Yes.
Because once like all the popular characters were done and ended there,
yeah.
And the people that you got to think, the people that grew up watching this Marvel Cinematic Universe, right?
Yep.
They're all in their 20s to 30 years old now.
Yes.
They don't have the time to watch fucking B-list characters do stupid shit that nobody cares about.
Especially when
So,
it took you 20 years too long to get to that.
Well, this is why I think like the Brave New World, anything they've really put out. This is one of the reasons anything they've put out in the recent in the last fucking 6 years has flopped constantly.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely on the people that were watching the original MCU, and you're not going to get new people that care about characters that aren't part of the original MCU. You've lost the comic book generation.
Oh,
They're too old now. And what they've seen is what they've already wanted to see. You compile that with, just bad movies, bad writing.
Yes.
This is where we are, right? But the fact that, so much of that the theater world hinged on the MCU, they dug their own grave.
They did.
The movie industry dug their own grave when they relied way too heavily on Marvel movies.
Please just.
Also, it's the same as the game industry. Why are these movies costing $500 million, $1 billion to make? Stop. It doesn't need. Why can I see a movie that visually looks pretty damn good, even if it employs CGI, and yet it's made for a fraction of the cost?
It's
I
gotta
think,
be between fucking CEOs of the studios themselves raking in way too much for something.
Well, I
that
can tell you
puts
with
out
the
such
Marvel
little
Cinematic
return.
Universe, it's the cast, and the biggest offender is fucking coming up.
Yeah.
Doom. And you shared it, and it was so. I agree with you. Fucking stupid as shit. We're not going to announce everybody that's in the movie, so the entire movie is nostalgia bait for watching it, right? That's that's what it is. It's we're going to bring all these characters back. Everybody remembers. Who cares about the storyline? because we don't care enough for you to find out, we're gonna tell you.
Yeah.
It's all the old characters from everything fighting Doom.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so if I know the storyline and I know the cast, I can pretty much surmise how it's going to end. Doom is going to pretty much kill everybody. I'm gonna say he's gonna get rid of all the old guard because they need to reboot the MCU.
Hard.
And they're gonna reboot the MCU with the X-Men, and this is what we're leading to.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like the next iteration of the MCU is gonna, oh, it's a statue of Professor X, the old one, or it's a statue of this. They need to like just be like, whatever the Earth 853 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Doom killed everybody on that planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it killed us all, and it killed the other planet that's involved, and now this is the new planet.
Oh, sweet.
They really need to reboot that shit.
It's in such desperate need.
But okay, so to be honest, beyond reboot, they just need to stop for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Give people a break. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna care about a franchise they've seen rebooted 12 times. And especially since they're including all the important X-Men in this Doom thing. It's like, where's the break, man? There's no break.
None.
This is the thing I want to talk to Connor about today, because this and the Superman trailer.
Yep.
Because I think I know where I stand on Superman. I think they will be, at best, that movie is going to probably be a 7, maybe a 7.2 out of 10.
At best, yeah.
At best, I think there's. I don't like the idea of having the person helming the DCU also being the person making all the first shit that they're doing.
Yes.
Especially when it's someone like James Gunn, who, don't get me wrong, he's done a lot of good stuff, but he's very much like, that's a James Gunn film.
Yes.
And in my honest opinion, people are treating James Gunn like he's Quentin Tarantino.
Oh god.
He is not.
No.
Nowhere near. I mean, he understands the superhero fandom,
No.
and he understands better than Marvel did the Marvel fucking formula.
Yes.
But at the same time, no, you're gonna die. Hide behind the tooth.
I'm trying. Fuck! Well, no shit. Harding, are you ready yet? Oh, no. Oh, thank God. There we go, there we go, there we go. That was
Yeah, no.
stress-inducing. Fuck you, you whore!
I saw the second teaser trailer, which is kind of just an extension. And away he goes. It's kind of just an extension of the first one for Superman.
Yeah.
And it just made the first one more James Gunny.
Is that it?
If that makes any sense.
It does. It makes so much sense, because then it becomes that same symptoms that M. Night Shyamalan goes through. This is my movie, and you're gonna know it's my face without me even being in the movie.
Your pact has failed, sister.
So you remember, right? Like the trailer, the first Superman trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this? Hold on, I'll tell you after. What in the fuck? That's cool. I like the concept for that character.
Yeah.
Centipede with human. It's a human centipede. No, you remember the first Superman trailer, right? Mm-hmm. And there was like a serious beat to him being beat up and fucking on the ground, and Crypto like dragged him back to
Pure CGI Crypto, yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
It's just
And it's
this
still
this
wrong.
movie is gonna be more about fucking
Yes.
crypto at the end of it.
I
I
think
can
so.
already tell.
It can't be.
Well, let me
possession.
tell you what
I
they,
doubt it.
how they change
Wars
those
are
scenes.
weaknesses. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why?
Hey, she lost her. Why did she look like this? Get rid of the fucking thing.
I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished.
The fucking flat top head he's got.
Oh, man, look at that. You can land a
Never
fucking
used
plane on that
magic.
shit.
You could.
We can't.
Maybe it's not magic. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's not the same kind of magic mages use.
That's
We moved
not.
the stone, and they call us children of the stone.
That's not what the
Right.
option was.
I don't like this. I don't like your kind. We're the same kind. I don't like my kind.
Yeah.
We're friends, so I'm going to be honest. It feels wrong. Bad.
Really?
2 elven gods escaped the Fade, and now this? What if it's connected?
Okay. I know we need to be wary, but I think this is a good thing. I feel connected.
You want to put those bruises back on your face?
To the stone.
You get up and get super confrontational.
Some of us dwarves are meant to have. Did you have it before?
I'm a surfacer. The traditionalists will say I live removed from the stone.
Uh-huh.
That's
I'll
clearly
give it
not
the
true
stone.
anymore.
Maybe the
Dude, those
dagger
kidney
unlocks
stones.
something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. You don't like what's happened. But it's not gonna be
Why
a problem
was
for us
there a
working
need for
together.
this diatribe?
Is it?
I'll keep an eye on you, you fucking dirty dwarf. He's a dwarf that hates dwarves.
I'll be watching. If it does become an issue, we'll deal with it.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah,
Shut up!
just like that. Like we deal with everything else.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more
Come to my
answers on what the
chambers.
gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach solace in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It
I'll
feels
show
like
you
we're
the
finally
fucking
making
meaning
some
of stone.
progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know
And
it
again,
feels
leads you back to the
right.
first.
Yeah,
option
you
that
can't
was-
you can't dissuade her from being like, you know,
Yeah.
I love it. I love my new magic.
Eyes on the Dreadwolf
It's a
and
sin in the
gods he'd
dwarven
sent loose.
world.
They couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them.
Uh-huh.
Horny told herself it felt right. She was
This is
connected
because
to
they
the
had to do
stone,
this.
to the lost
Yeah.
titans, and all of dwarven history with its buried secrets.
But it makes it a soap
How
opera, not
could
a game.
that be anything?
Well, why give options if this is the story you
Yeah.
want to do, you know?
Exactly.
Why even try? Bad arm. So that scene that you saw with Crypto, instead of Crypto just coming up and dragging him, Crypto like jumps all over him, bites at his fucking legs, bites at him. Right? So they took the like seriousness. They James Gunned it, right? They took the seriousness out of it. And then eventually Crypto drags him away. And they go to the Fortress of Solitude, where 4 robots show up. All labeled like 9, 8, 10, 12 or something. One robot is like, we don't have it's just funny dialogue from the robots. We don't feel bad because we don't have a conscience.
With that
And then
person-
immediately after,
It's,
one of the robots is like, he looked at me. Oh my god, he looked at me.
you know what it reminds me of?
Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes
Dragon
sense.
Ball
And
Abridged.
a place to sleep than the infirmary. Spare a few moments to unpack my
But
clothes.
not funny.
Well, it's the thought I got is it's try hard funny.
Yes.
Like I don't like the fact that they released one trailer that showed something that was a bit more serious. Then they turned it to
down and
everything. It's the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Here's the serious moment, and here's the comedic break to remind you that nothing is serious and nobody ever dies. They added a couple scenes that were in the original trailer. I do like the fact that they didn't just put out another trailer. They just exposed more of the trailer scenes. But I don't know, man. It didn't really resonate with me. I'm sure some people probably love it, but it's just fine. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. It just kind of solidified the 7 out of 10 being the best score it'll probably get for me.
Yeah. And honestly,
another reason why I wouldn't have done Superman is the first DCU film. I also wouldn't have done Superman without telling Superman's origin story. I really wouldn't have, but that's just me. Tattoo options. Give me tattoos. Gender options.
No, gender identity options.
You can change your gender identity mid-game? How progressive. What are your options?
I won't be able to go back if I click it.
We'll go back to what?
Back to this.
Oh, wow. Well, this is just like editing yourself, right?
Oh, I can go back.
Wait, hold on. What is it I'm getting there? Establishes transgender identity, unlocks new dialogue options in future conversations.
All of them are that.
Okay, well.
I'm going to go with your first suggestion.
Unlocks transgender tattoos. I mean, you know what I would love? I'm not against giving people transgender options, right? Whatever.
No.
The more people that feel included, the better. But just why label everything?
Like
Why label everything?
Yeah.
The labeling of everything to me feels like that check mark of the box. It's like, you want to give this character a transgender option? Give him a transgender option. When you label it, you make enemies, and you fucking make people be like, what the fuck? You're pandering to some shit. Just give them the option that's transgender. Don't label it. Just do it.
Exactly.
I spent as much time picking locks and
Give them gay option. Don't say gay option. You butt fuck whoever. In the end, like, I mean, you don't need to label everything. Half the time, labeling it makes people hate each other anyway.
Yeah.
That precision.
Just the option. I don't really know what I am, man or woman. There you go.
It all just felt right.
Just throw it in the game. Who cares? But the idea that you have to unlock a transgender identity to continue with transgender options is like, man, now you're really like, you're putting it in there.
You are shoving it hard, my friend.
It's the shoehorn, right?
Yes.
Where you can have just done it. You could have just done it.
His caravan from bandits.
And nobody would probably care.
Admired dwarven craftsmanship, especially with anything made from stone. Called us an impressive people.
Oh my fucking. Only one option for he's right. All the rest are somehow what he had said was racist.
Yeah, I mean, it's when people fucking they put a minefield around words and sentences.
Yes.
It's just like, is this what you're saying? It's like, no, just fucking stop micromanaging my words and just listen. I don't care. Okay, it's not like, oh, when this person said this to me, and like anybody that exists in the real world that's gonna go back in their home and dissect people's real life sentences to understand the hidden meaning. Most people don't talk with a fucking hidden meaning. It's not a fucking well rehearsed soap opera. Most people will just say something, and sometimes you'll get rubbed the wrong way, half the time they won't mean it that way. Get over it. Be an adult. Stop being a fucking pussy ass bitch. Here I am in the darkness.
It must have been worse than I had thought.
Shut up, Solus. Why are you black and white?
Because we're in the fade.
Perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded.
I've seen you've chosen the transgender path.
Rebellion.
I don't know. You decide. I don't even know what the fuck you said.
I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Alkanan and Gelanin.
I punch up. You should know. Honestly, I can, from that alone, I know the age group that wrote this fucking whole entire story.
Yes.
The punch down, punch up bullshit. Oh my god. I punch up. Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go with it.
I stopped you, didn't I?
Exactly, Alpha. This game is so heavy-handed it doesn't get that.
Even though I'm nowhere
It has to tell you, you're on the transgender path. Just why?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori's slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't going to work.
So, you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric.
I know everything.
Part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was
For instance, I know you chose the transgender path, and you looked at tattoos and weren't pleased.
Find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not.
I also chose the transgender path. And we will collide. One trans against the other trans. It's going to be the mass transit accident.
Pretty much.
First, the blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned until they release it.
I just feel like if people just took a less direct path, language-wise, most people wouldn't give a fucking shit. But when people have this hard stance, in your face fucking delivery, it's like I'm going to fight against that. That's not my world. It's like if you gave people to not like men or women, or fucking be a woman like a man, or man will like a woman, you just have to like fucking label everything.
Yeah.
People get pissed.
Shut down whatever they need to do to free the blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the.
Why am I under color?
Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things.
I do love that the colors are all muted, but he still looks fucking like a highlighter.
Well, honestly, they were so ready. I remember watching how this game came to be way before it became what it is, right?
Right.
And they were teasing doing the Dreadnought and doing him as the lead villain. And I'm like, oh my god, you could have such a multifaceted villain if written well.
Mm-hmm.
But then they had to just go of this direction of like the most fucking PBS kids on Liberal Day.
Yeah.
They just couldn't stop themselves.
So the creatures we need to hunt will lead us to the gods themselves. That's what.
Go out there and kill the same rock monsters for the next 40 hours, and eventually you'll fight me. And that's that. I gotta pee.
I came here for specifics, not fortune telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine.
I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet. We've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
That was code. Oh yay, I get to go talk to Varric now. Are you still there, basement? Oh no, I think we lost basement. Alpha, if you're still in the chat, let me know if you can hear me.
I can't.
Uh-huh.
So
See, this is what fucked me up and pissed me off. Why is his injured leg the leg that's bent?
Crossing.
The team needs to act fast.
I haven't seen it
Can't
yet.
do that with me leading from a bed. You gotta take point on this.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, why?
The fucking leg with the knee brace is the leg that's bent up, and the other leg is straight,
Rook, when I put
with
this
no
team together,
injury
what
to
did
it.
I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the
The
land.
doctor told me to keep my leg bent.
The people he'd expect
But I still had to have the brace on.
Actually, I don't know if it was a doctor.
It might have just been you.
You risked your neck to bring down an entire slavery ring, pretty much by yourself.
I had help.
Sure.
God, I hate how you look like
About 5 minutes
a
in.
fucking...
You did most of
I don't know, you're an amalgamation of Hulk Hogan, the Joker,
And
a
Danny
weird,
DeVito.
a weird fat genie. This sarong around your fucking waist.
With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't.
Oh, really? He
I'll
wouldn't.
still be here to talk if you need me.
You wouldn't see him coming.
Oh, yeah.
Was he fucking blind?
What's
He wouldn't
the
see you
more?
coming, Rook. You look like a fucking mutant. But he wouldn't see you.
There is something.
You know what I think they can do? Because this game, it flopped hard, right? Or else it wouldn't be friggin' 3 months. If they want to save this franchise, they need to reboot it for modern gaming devices. The first one is really good. It's the best of the games.
Yeah.
And the storyline is great. You become a Grey Warden,
Kind of an asshole to Varric.
fighting against the Blight.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us.
So what kind of knee brace is he fucking wearing?
I don't know.
I deal with him.
Is that a calf brace? Like, what is this thing?
He'll be insufferable.
It doesn't, like, why does it have no straps on top of where his knee is?
And he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you.
Do you have any male companions that actually play with you?
He could burn the world
not
down,
yet.
The thing that would make him cry is a single
But I
flower
think I'm gonna
with
find one
blackened
soon.
petals.
Talk to you. Fucking fuck this guy. Talk to you later.
I'll let you get
Broke ass bitch.
You're gonna be fine, Rook.
Why?
Hey,
Just fucking
one last thing
why?
before you go.
It's like the easiest thing, and they fucked it up.
Thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But
I
being
said I would
a
talk
leader
to you
isn't
later.
about
Why
having
are
all
we
the
still
answers
talking?
yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world
Okay.
that Harding and I barely
I
know.
mean,
You know what it is? You didn't choose the more option, and they didn't give you all the dialogue, so like,
yeah.
we gotta throw it in before you leave. You need to know this. It's important.
Okay.
I wish I could be out there with you,
I wish you were dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm running away from you as fast as I can. I couldn't hear you.
I just can't look at this thing move. Like, what the fuck is he got belly wrap for? What's he wrapping up?
Ooh.
Read.
Open first. I guess this chest got lost in the
Oh, it's just appearances.
Yeah. Another chest washed up.
You can change the way you look.
Yes, I can.
Can you end it all?
Oh, I can upgrade shit now? No, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I gotta see if I can replace any gear first.
You know what? Another like pet peeve of mine that's become like a huge trend in gaming, and this is a Dark Souls thing. And well, it's not a Dark Souls thing, but it's an Elden Ring thing in Dark Souls 3. The hub world.
Hi, Wisps.
I'm kind of done with the hub world. It seems like a lazy choice to be like, this is where you go back to revamp everything.
I agree with that hub world being for platformers.
Let's start with the angle.
Yeah, that's where it belongs. I agree with that.
However, when it's a game like this, there should be travel points where you are saving and building up your character at places further down the road, like a different tavern that you have to stop in when you get to
Yeah,
a
what
new
I love
town.
is like you get to a new city,
Right.
and then or town, and you go there, you talk to the people there, you get story developing. You have an inn, you have a fucking shop, this type of stuff. Instead of just we're back to the fucking dilapidated building in the sky that we always return to, and just go around and talk to people. To me, it's fucking lazy as shit. Like I said, like you said, it works for platformers. It doesn't work for storyline-driven games.
It doesn't.
What's up, Clint?
Hi, Clint.
How are you doing?
His nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their boss.
Also, where is this woman's cleavage?
It's non-existent.
Yep.
They took away all the boobs
Female
in this
sexuality.
game.
You can't have as sexual.
You can't have big boobs.
Look at that. She got nothing. There's nothing there.
And her shirt's almost completely open.
Yeah, who's opening their shirt like that if they don't have any boobs? Come on.
About corrupt magic. And
That is right down to her midsection.
It is.
Shadow dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
Resist the guards with their own resistance group.
Our contacts back home might get something.
Is there an option to say, I hope you die?
No.
God damn it. There's no option to say, fuck these kids.
No.
I
but-
just want to be bad. I mean, I normally will be the good character in games when they give me options, Mass Effect.
Right.
But there's something to be said for that one option that's just...
It's
Yes,
just a giant
punch
fuck
the...
you. Yeah.
Mass Effect, punch the female reporter in her face. I was like the most paragon motherfucker in the world, and I was like, yeah, it's happening. You don't give me an option like that and not expect me to do it.
Exactly.
Ugh. Clint, you ever play any of the Dragonage games?
And this is the first one I'm playing, so...
That looks like a penis. Hold on, go back. That big statue on the look at it from the side.
Yeah, I know.
That's pure dick energy right there. I mean, it's a dog, but
Oh, I almost walked off the stairs. Wow. Let's see.
Rook.
Okay.
You can go talk to nobody.
I can talk to Harding real quick, it looked like.
Yay. I don't know about my stone powers. Did you play this game, Clint?
Toldar is a Tunal. Vaden, Gar, Velos, Atreidum. But
Teach her how to read.
Velos Atreidum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger. The prayer, the proclamation.
Oh my god, look at him.
What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't.
It's a tune-on.
No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Oh, you're cute when focused. Banger! Banger! Gotta bang somebody.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Okay, that's not what you
I
said!
know you're adorable, right?
That's completely different. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, she just fucking... She did not take to that.
Happened?
I said you're
There we go.
adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
I don't know what the actual right answer is to have sex with her.
I don't either.
I'm gonna say... Never. That's probably gonna twist
I
it
would
to
never
something
poke
else.
fun. I respect you too much.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's like, that is so fucking, who's gonna have sex with you? I respect you too much is like such a fucking modern day bullshit.
Anything to you?
Yes, it's a little bit harder to
Sister,
do.
anything in you?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
And you're a dwarf.
You played this game, it's a little bit harder to do.
That's interesting.
Did you enjoy the game?
An affirmation, a statement of existence, of being.
And don't tell me it's a little bit harder to do.
I am here.
Oh my god.
But no, not
That's what
I.
she said.
I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple.
What?
but
Oh my
separate.
god, it's so bad!
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Oh, they did acid while writing this.
No, they're just so hooked up on like verbiage that it's killing me. I like that you're excited. So am
What's
I.
important is that you're
Since this pajoner I'm getting.
Whole. Right, maybe.
I mean, it is a micro, so you're gonna have to really work for it.
Describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right.
Maybe you can read my paginas. And you just flop out some sort of fucking mystery meat.
No, not even. It's just a stone dildo.
Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
You can babble all night long on this
That's what I'm here for.
stone fucking penis. Anyways, I'm leaving. She approves. We tried to bang her, and her answer was approve. Sometimes, Clint, I don't know if you're retarded. Sorry. I don't know if you're just fucking with me or not.
I
don't know.
think English is his first language.
Well, he's a game hunter. Well, he said he worked fucking game companies. I don't know what to expect from this guy anymore. He's a mystery. Throwing me for loops.
Almost there.
Oh.
Just have to.
Maybe we can bang her.
Shit.
I tried to bang everybody on my last.
Did you bang anybody?
I did. I
You
banged
bang-
Tosh.
Who'd you bang?
Those are funny things.
Oh man, that's probably the worst. We didn't even have her.
They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick.
Come on.
Control that distortion.
So you want to see me bang her? Because I will.
Just bend her right over that projector thing.
There you have it.
Now hop in my
I can,
iPhone 50.
I can almost see the actress in this person's face.
If I had
Yes.
to guess, it's the
And it's
fade.
killing me, kind of.
Another part of it, I mean.
I think everybody who voiced their characters had their face captured for the game.
Elsewhere in the fade.
Oh yeah, but I can see it so much in this Asian elf.
Ways.
I know.
I wonder.
Oh, where's the bang option?
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A
Fuck's an
crossroads
alluvian.
where you could travel across all of Thetis in just minutes.
Right. We saw
Meet
something
you at the
similar.
crossroads.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Fucking
it's the
Bone
same.
Thugs and Harmony.
It is alike, and it is not.
Yeah, I'd bang Nev too. I'd probably bang them all, to be honest. Even the fucking weird Hulk Hogan Joker monster. Look at the Asian girl's fucking badunkadunk. Holy shit.
Well, it's because she's standing there with her back arched and
Yeah.
knees bent.
Fucking dumpster.
The wolf's fang. You carry it now.
I just noticed none of them have their knees straight. And their backs are arched.
That's the women I like. Walk around like fucking zombies.
Well, can't tell if that was a trap.
There you go, Alpha. That's a girl. I mean, she's an attractive woman,
Find out.
And
I think.
She's
Unless she
over there
identifies as
for
something
also.
else.
almost more sad.
I'm gonna bang Harding, you know? Keep her 4 foot tall, the way I like them. Also, our character's in the same height.
No matter whatever. or
Otherwise,
whoever
climbing
else
up
they
Nev.
are, they're a creature of the fade.
Also, Nev is, she only has 1 leg, by the
Yeah.
way.
And we
So,
still don't know what
think
this
about that.
woman's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case
I
it
will say
closes.
her prosthetic is fucking cool.
Just tell us when
That's
you're
a
ready to go.
cobra.
It is.
That's cool. It is a hobby. Enjoy the game so far. You know what, Clint? You know what, Clint? You know what, Clint? I don't know. I don't tell you. Just don't tell you, Clint.
Yeah.
Which one would you bang, Clint? And don't say Joker Hulk Hogan.
Who's now really
Yeah,
strong.
yeah. New get up.
This is the actual fighting armor.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker.
I hate how your sword looks like it's in like a scrub brush
Yes.
as a holder. Like, what is that? That's not a holder.
Great.
The crossroads.
Welcome to the crossroads. You just need Bone Thugs and Harmony to come out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks like everything else we've seen. Crossroads.
Sure.
Are we safe here? Or are we going to get swarmed by more demons?
What's swarmed? Why is that thing of a triangle for a penis?
I don't know.
On the right. And chicken legs.
Actually, that's a wolf statue. That's its front legs. So that triangle piece is on his chest.
To claim this place. Crossroads is
What?
in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to.
And I will not
Stand
protect you.
against the gods.
Goodbye.
Consider us reinforcements.
Hey, you look fucking yeet.
Fucking- Your breath scared him away, dude.
Just like deuces. He's out.
Okay. Explore a little bit more here and check out what gear I can change her or him into.
Okay, first of all, transgender them. Either. You gotta keep it. Oh my god, look, it's the fucking tree people.
Yeah, the music changed when I got close to them.
They're the ancients.
They are.
You can go to Ghostland.
We're going to Ghostland.
Population 0.
Here, this dock
Because
seems
they're
steady.
ghosts. Ooh, look, you get a little boat. A big boat, actually.
It's huge.
The other islands?
What's that about?
Huge.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll
Okay.
take that as a yes.
The deeper
Okay, that's you're paddling through. Where's your team? Where are you?
What?
The boat was empty.
I know.
And
I
it's
know
still
all
empty.
3 of us are in there.
Oh, no, you're sitting there. I see you.
the
Oh, look at
spirits
that.
here were driven out.
Now they're refuge. Oh, okay. I see where they're going here.
Oh, God.
I have
For some reason, he closed the gates and he sent us away. He said Puerto Rico would take us back, but they're not doing it.
So we're interlopers too?
I guess Harding, I don't know.
I don't know. We tried to bang Harding, and Harding just played it off badly.
Yeah.
Did not go over well.
That was after we also sat there and told her that we don't trust her new magic powers.
Yeah, but, you know, we don't. Doesn't mean we don't want to bang her. Can't both things be true? Do we have to trust her fucking magic powers to bang her?
That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fate tearing. Let's cut them off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you get in there. I don't know. Are you fighting both enemies, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they could be attacking each other. Oh, God.
Oh, damn. That thing fucked you up.
It did. What do you mean not enough mana? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. First of all, if you're a rogue,
Why do I need
what are you
mana
using?
to
Well,
use-
yeah. What are you using mana for? What magic do you do?
I can create an electric shock with one of my attacks. And I'm out of arrows. Fucking wonderful!
The one thing that's wild is that your arrows replenish,
Yes.
which logically makes no
Shouldn't,
fucking
unless I
sense.
select them.
No, like logically it makes no sense, right?
Yes.
But I guess they are taking from God of War, where Atreus' fucking arrows ran out. But I'm pretty sure in that game he had like a magical fucking replenishing arrow quiver,
Yes.
where they explained it at least.
Good to go again.
There we go.
Good to go again.
Alright. It sucks that this is the only way that they do any kind of fucking damage.
Yeah. I mean, most games, especially games like this, even the old Dragon Age games, would ask you how you wanted your AI companions to kind of like work for you if you didn't want to control them.
Right.
This doesn't give you the option to control them, but it gives
No.
you the option to like use their powers, but you have to disrupt the gameplay. I don't think this game knows what it wants to be.
No,
what I'm
it
trying to say.
really doesn't. And
It wants to be
one
an
thing that
action
annoys
RPG.
me.
It wants to be an action RPG where your companions are useless unless you pause the action.
Yeah.
The new DMC movie on Netflix, is that Devil May Cry?
We believe so, yes.
Is that, did they have movies on Netflix for Devil May Cry? I didn't even think that shit was real. Or is it Devilman Crybaby or whatever the fuck that shit is called? DMC movie, and whatever it is, I probably haven't seen it.
I've been hooked on HBO Max because they have Mythbusters, Dirty Jobs, How It's Made, and fucking all the paranormal caught on camera shows that I used to watch.
I haven't watched a lot of television in a while. Like a long while.
Right.
Like, I just haven't found something that I want. Like, I mean, shit, TV, even that I haven't watched in a while. I started to watch Alone Australia. I watched half an episode and that was that.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything else though. I just don't. I don't know. It's such an investment for me to get into like anything Netflix or TV show oriented. I'm like, when am I gonna be able to watch the? If I can't just sit down and watch the whole fucking thing at once, I don't know.
Yeah.
Watch half of it and never come back to it because the next time I get a chance will be like a week and a half, and it's like, what's the point?
Yes.
I forgot what was happening.
I gotta defeat the champion to get into Treviso or Docktown.
Wait, don't destroy it yet. Wait until your arrows replenish. All of them. Yeah, DMC, I don't know. I didn't know they did a... If it's Devil May Cry, I didn't know they had a series for it. If that's what you're referring to. I know that there is Oh, if it's animated and stuff. I know there's a lot of good animated series on Netflix that I haven't checked out that I want to, but it's just again.
Oh god.
Oh, here he comes. The horny man.
Oh god, I hate this. I stop moving, I'm fucking dead.
Can't stop, won't stop.
God damn. Oh. God damn you.
Ooh.
Oh, I got out of that just in time. Not that one though.
That one though. You took that to the fucking face.
He swung over my head.
Mm-hmm. The advantages of being a dwarf.
Short. There we go. Move.
There was some show, I don't know what it was on, but it's called Primal. It was an animated show that I wanted to check out for a while. Just never got the chance to, and I don't remember what it's on. But it's supposed to be like a really good animated show taking place in fucking like dinosaur lands.
I think that's on Netflix.
It might be. For some reason I feel like it's not. I feel like it's on Prime.
It could be. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh.
God
Smack
damn,
that
the
boot.
fucking just free
Why are your
throw
feet
for-
purple?
I don't know. That must be how tight the plates are.
Yeah, gotta keep those shit tight. Protect my plates.
I last night with season 2 of The Last of Us coming up here in about 2 weeks. I binge watched all of the first season, and dude, they did so good with that movie.
Yeah, I agree. They did a great job with the show. I mean, anybody that's a fan of the game should be a fan of the show. If they're, I know people got upset about the 3rd episode being an expansion of Bill's storyline, where he's what he was in the game, a gay man.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, when I looked back, and I did look back at the gameplay for that area, it's just more of the same. My own, like, you run through the neighborhood and try to get to something, you fight a bloater, and then it's over. And they do like a little sting of him being gay and having a friend, and it being like
super
impactful.
upset that friend had passed or hung himself, which is
I much prefer the episode that they did, but I will say the biggest mistake they made, and it happened like episode after the episode with what the fuck's his name? The fucking Henry and Sam. After that episode, they literally did not show the dead at all. Like the zombies, they really went away from it, and I think that was a mistake because you have to continue to show the audience that there's a threat from them.
Yes.
Like it has to be presented as a threat, and they really went away from it.
They did, and frankly, I was sad they did that, but it didn't completely destroy the effect the show had.
No, it didn't. It hurt the show for me. It didn't destroy the show or anything.
Right.
But like at the same time, you have to keep people. You have to remind your audience of the external threat of the undead fungal apocalypse.
Right.
And especially when your storyline is about somebody curing it.
Yes.
It's in all honesty, like I would have given the show like a 9 out of 10, I think. In the end, I'd probably give it like an 8.5, and that whole 0.5 is because of that.
Right.
It's literally like you're missing the point.
Yes.
That everything is on the line for in the last 3 episodes. You just don't showcase it like you should. Like you have to make the viewers feel like they're afeared for that.
Right.
Right before the decision to be like, well, we're not saving everybody because of this.
Yeah, it's I guess there's the emotional side of it, but at the same time, there wasn't really enough.
Well, the big problem is with the episode that has the cannibals.
David and his group, yes.
Yeah, David. There's a point in time where him and Ellie like fend off a bunch of the infected.
Yes.
I think they needed to do before he's like, and after that he's like, we make a good team. That whole part was not there.
No.
Even if it was them fending off like the infected from getting at them in the cabin, which was part of the game. They needed something there to just remind people that, like, hey, it's not just a fight against people, it's a fight against fucking fungal apocalypse. They did such a good job of, like, showing how it started and how the people were like, there is no cure, there is no vaccine, right?
What the fuck? Exactly.
And they just never followed through with it. It's my only gripe on the season. My second gripe is I think the cast did a good job. I still am not convinced they cast the right people for the role. I actually think the person they cast as Abby should have been Ellie.
Yeah.
Me personally, she just looks the part. She's the right person. It's sad to say, and I don't agree with this, but Ellie's casting, a lot of people have been taking out of it because of how she looks. If I was going to make a series, I would try to avoid that.
Agreed.
But at the same time, for me, it's not a make or break. I just don't think, especially that actress, I don't think she looks any different now than she looked 4 years ago.
Agreed.
So you're going to have a real hard time with the adult Ellie look. And I know the actress that's playing Abby from other things. She, in my opinion, you cast her, she looks a bit younger. No, she couldn't play a fucking 8-year-old. But Ellie was not an 8-year-old. She was fucking 12 to 13.
Right.
And I would rather have suspended disbelief for her.
Right.
Than suspend disbelief in the older. Because the hardest part of the series to make is going to be The Last of Us Part 2, not The Last of Us Part 1.
Exactly.
Right?
That's where the whole
you could make The
story
Last of Us Part 1 and have all the fans kind of suspend disbelief for the actress not looking 14 or whatever the fuck she's supposed to be.
Right.
And then you would have encountered a place where the actress at least looks like Ellie and can pull off Ellie, is in her 20s, but is playing a 19-year-old and has the acting chops for it. Like, she was the obvious choice for me. So that's going to be a tough one for me. They have... This is going to be the hardest thing that they do, in my opinion, for that show. Try to pull off Ellie as Ellie.
Uh-huh.
It's cold.
Yeah,
And
Bellerin seemed to be that adult person now. It's just, especially since so many people, the only other thing they saw her in was fucking
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones as a fucking 6-year-old ruling a country. And getting squashed by a giant.
It's the fact that, like, it's gonna sound bad, but there's a reason that, like, all of these movies hire, like, people that don't look like they've suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yes.
Like, her look is distracting. And it's not from me. Like, there's, like, people I knew that I, like, I recommended the show to. They're like, but that little girl, like, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
Does she have Down syndrome?
Why does she have Down syndrome and why is her head so big?
I'm like, yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, she's a good actress and everything, right? Don't get me wrong. I like her as an actress. It's just, good God. And I can't buy her as being over fucking 16 years old. No. She's supposed to be playing like a 20-year-old pretty much in this one.
Yeah.
And good luck with that. Also, they're going to, like, there's a couple hurdles, man. This one is not only going to, it's going to lean much more heavily into the fucking gay romance between her and whatever her name is, Dina.
Treviso.
they're gonna have to. They're gonna remove the male lead
Yes.
and replace it with teenagers. That is, in my opinion, a recipe for death.
Disaster, yes.
Yep.
You must be rude.
Yep. The one saving grace, and this is what I would do if I was in their role. They have Isaac being played by Jeffrey Wright. He needs to be so much more prominent in the series
Agreed.
than in the game. You need to fill. You can't just have and Tommy. You need adult leads so that it doesn't feel like I'm watching teenage shenanigans.
Uh-huh. And I have the worst fear that they're gonna go away from that, even though they're casted.
Mhm.
We have suffered their company for too long.
I have a bad feeling that this is like
Some turned here instead.
way more difficult than the first game to adapt.
There's two or three different storylines going on within this season that they have to focus on, and I don't know. We already know they did make one smart move, and they're splitting Game 2 into 2 seasons.
See, if it was me personally, and I had the whole rights from the get-go, I would have aged up all the young cast.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have Ellie be fucking 12 years old. I'd have her being 16.
Yeah.
And I think you can get away with the girl that's playing Abby being Ellie at 16. I really do think that.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done. And then I would have had, like, Tommy, Dina, Ellie all being in their 20s for what happens in the second game.
Yes.
I wouldn't have had them in their teens because a teen audience is going, teen cast is going to fucking push away so much audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're declined.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Yeah, her face said none of those words.
Yeah.
And this is Katarina.
But that was my other pet peeve with this. Is it's a game made in 2025. You charged full price for this game when it first came out.
What brings you here?
And the face capture does not match the dialogue.
Hey, man, the way I look at it is like I don't mind jank in a video game if the video game is worth it.
Right.
Like, I can get behind things not being perfect. I mean, most of it looks pretty goddamn good, but I don't know. I don't require perfection as long as we enjoy the game. Like, I loved New Vegas for Fallout, and that game was jank times 1,000.
Janky as fuck, yes.
He was killed a year ago now.
Pretty much everything BioWare has ever done is jank plus 1,000.
Yeah.
But the jank is like part of the charm.
What's funny is Bethesda is so well known for the jankiness too that Viva La Dirt League added it to their Epic NPC series, and it's a fucking hilarious episode. When we get done here, which I'm gonna end it after we get this quest started here, because I think it's a good time to call it quits. I will show you the clip. It's literally no more than like 10 seconds, I think.
The Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me.
Ever since they took my grandson, I'm sitting on a big plum. My legs cannot be uncrossed.
I don't know what it is, but I love high-backed chairs like that.
You know what I hate? Low-back chairs. Or no-back chairs. Like, what are we making this for?
Yeah.
What's the stool? Come on, kids. My back is fucked. Give me some back support.
Even if it's a barrel with just extra plush cushioning, it's something at fucking least.
Give it to me.
Yeah. No, we're gonna pause there. You can wait there. Fucking
forever.
That one's on crack. I got up to this episode. I got up this far, I think. my other play. No, I completely made it through the other playthrough. And yeah. I skipped the cutscenes, so I don't know what is said entirely, so that I can listen to them for the first time here, and I'm regretting that.
Yeah, everything I heard about this game is like what Forspoken. The dialogue is just so bad. It's like they expect people to play monotonous gameplay without anything intriguing them to get to the next story beat. Come on, guys.
And it's
Come on.
so much of it. For those who haven't played the game, I played it when it was free, and fucking, it's just you talking to a bracelet.
No, yeah, Forspoken.
And these bits in the middle, which you cannot move, so you better hope there's not a fucking enemy around because you'll die. Happened to me. You can't turn the camera around. You have to wait until it's your turn to make a decision to continue the conversation. And it's literally almost a full fucking minute to 2 minutes long.
See, I will say that some of the things that we're complaining about are going to be in Baldur's Gate that we're going to play when Connor gets the game. But the caveat to that is the decisions do matter. You can be a fucking monster. You can genocide run everything if you want to. I don't like the idea of that, but we'll see where we end up because you miss out on a lot of the story and stuff. The story is intriguing, and you can separate the fact that they can manage all of the different choices without being like, is this what you meant to say? And this is the only choice?
Yeah.
And make it multiplayer and make like, if you want to make chaos will be made.
Yeah.
The amount of work put into like every option you might want to choose and stuff is great.
Yeah. But again,
so this is like perceived choices.
What it boils down to is stuff like that is the choices actually matter. And your words aren't changed from what you selected.
Well, the good thing is they really stuck to the D&D system. So if you're trying to do something and you fail the roll, they
put you up to that task. Yes.
Well, in the game, there's a mechanic that you can get like rerolls, but it's shared between the entire party.
Okay.
And it's finite. When it's done, it's done. So if you use it on something stupid, you use it on something stupid. But if you can't re-roll, the option you get is the option you get. That's it. You're in a fight. You're dead. I don't know. Whatever the end of it is. This is like, you chose to do this, but did you mean to do this actually? Because I think we heard you meant to do this.
Since I am getting the major itch for it and you are too, I say you and I decide sometime either next week or the week after. You and I decide a night that we record creating our characters to at least scratch the itch a little bit.
Well, what I wanted to do, because I've played the game already, right? So I'm going to be kind of like the guy behind the scenes. I'd love, I was waiting for you and Connor to create characters so I can create a character that kind of helps the party out for what we might be missing. I'm thinking like with that game, we're going to need like a face, like in any D&D, you need a face of the party. It helps to have like certain stats for the face of the party. We can build whatever we want, be the characters, whatever we want. But I'd like to know what you and Connor were picking as characters so that I could kind of fill that gap if we need somebody to do something. If we don't have anybody that can heal, or if we don't have anybody that can do X, Y, or Z, I can kind of fit in there. I've looked at like a lot of the character builds, and I've kind of been creating. If you guys do this, this is where I'm gonna go.
Right. I am leaning towards a magic caster.
Yeah. Well, there's several depending on which way you want to go. I'm just not
sure if I want to be DPS magic caster or healing magic caster. You know. So I gotta. This is why I want to get in there and start looking at it.
Yeah, I don't know, and we're very close to like the next release coming out where you get 12 new subclasses, a subclass for each class.
Right.
So that's going to change some things. I would prefer to go with the new subclass, though I only played one class when I played the game. So everything's going to be
You have dozens of other choices, basements.
I know. But yeah, we're gonna be playing that at some time soon when Connor gets the game, and I'm thinking probably within like a month or so we'll be on that.
Yeah, but like I at least want to get in there and start poking around at what characters there are for the Magic Caster. And,
it's a very good idea, especially if we're gonna record character creation, to just see what the options are.
Right. So yeah, I might do that tomorrow on my own time, not record it or anything. Just go peek in there and see, what's available right now.
Hey, okay, I'll talk to you afterwards.
Okay, so yeah, let's join us tomorrow night for our second week heading towards WrestleMania on HGGM mode. If you're not subscribed but want to be, you should. And you should hit that bell to be sure that you know exactly when we go live, every time we go live, even when we say we're not going live. So,
That's pretty much it.
Everybody have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, bitches.